When I do get a chance and I get sexually frustrated and I have a mate, I mean, I just don't go to anybody. And I have a mate, yes, I'll try to sneak up in the cell, I'm not gonna lie, but I do use protection.
I mean, you know, keep these around all the time. The clinic, yeah, you know, here.
And they come in colors.
Okay, the clinic gives them out, you know. You're not supposed to have sex in here, but you know, they figure you gay.
But they know what they house in this building, so they give them
protection. That's the name of the game.
Well, Elijah says he does not identify as transgender. He does draw comfort from his female persona.
I look better dressing up as a woman, but a lot of women say I look good as a man. And, well, they say both, but I think I look good as a female, because I look more like my mama when I dressed up.
And this is Shamia.
As far as inmates are concerned, we're just as close to being a female as they're gonna get. So they're not gonna allow nobody to really hurt us or take advantage of us.
Will you be Samantha when you leave here?
That's a hard question.
When Elliot Crowell first came to prison, he identified as bisexual and had a child on the outside. But behind bars, normal male-female relationships are almost impossible. So he began seeking emotional connection among other inmates. During his time at Hayes State Prison, he started living as a woman and went by the name Samantha. Even though sexual relationships in prison are illegal and risky, for Crowell, it became part of surviving. Being in a relationship meant stability, someone to share expenses with, someone to help cover the cost of cigarettes, coffee, and food. In a place where violence is constant, having a partner also meant protection and a sense of safety.
Now you get ready to get it, man. This is, you going in it. And when you get in it, you be like, just resting and holding for a while. Then you start pumping, man. You go for it. And then when you get it, you grip him and squeeze his breast. And talk to him. Let him know how much you appreciate this, man. I really appreciate you giving me yourself, you know. And I'm gonna want some more of this. And all this stuff, talk to him. You know, I love you. I'm in love with you, man. Do you understand what that means? The kissing and stuff, right?
See you later.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
200 pounds of pure muscle, son of a Vietnam veteran, also went to church every single Sunday of his life. 2 weeks into his sentence, a video gets leaked.
Prison wives.
Getting turned out in prison? Let's speak on it. There's guys who come off the streets as cold-hearted unalivers, as high-ranked, well-respected organization members, or even big-time money-getting D-boys that go to prison for a long sentence, like 20-plus years, maybe a life sentence, that eventually turn into somebody's girlfriend. They trade in their state blues for a makeshift dress made out of a state blanket. I'm not discriminating against anybody's belief system or their preference. Hey, that's your choice. I'm just stating the facts that there is people that act a certain way on the street and then come to prison and show their true colors. In some prisons, they won't tolerate stuff like this. They'll get that person straight up out of the section. In other prisons, they seem to not mind it and let them hang around and who knows what with them. To avoid any of these scenarios, all you have to do is not get in trouble and not go to prison. Stay free, y'all.
And this skinny man in that video, the way he was moving, the way he was talking, the things he was doing, his own family didn't recognize him. Something behind his eyes was gone. A system so psychologically precise, so deliberately designed to hollow a man out, 200 pounds of muscle, a father's legacy, and 20 years of Sunday church didn't mean a single thing. This is the psychology of people who get turned out.
As I said, my name is Shantae, and this is my little home for my little short stay while I'm here. You know.
Shantae, you got a lot of stuff.
Yes, I do. My family takes care of me. They don't knock me about my sexual preference. I have something I would like for you to see. A little bit of how I dress on the streets. This is my everyday effect. You know, that's how I like to dress. That's me and my male friend. This is how I dress on the street. On the street, I dress as a woman. My little Gap suit from the Gap with my matching hat. You know, I like to dress, and my mother knows that, so when she comes up, she knows to bring me nice-looking things. This is where I hang my jackets at, my suede, my silk, Gap, of course.
And by the end of this video, you will understand exactly how it happens. But first, let's talk about how it actually starts. Everyone watching might have the same image in their head right now. A dark cell, a bigger horror-looking man, a threat for life. That image is wrong, my friend, because it starts with nothing. No confrontation, no warning, just a yard of people who look straight through you like you don't exist. On day 1, you're fine. Day 3, you haven't spoken to anyone. Day 7, you're starting conversations with guards just to hear your own name out loud. And somewhere in that yard, someone has been watching you the entire time, counting the minutes, waiting. By day 7, you are starving for attention, and that's where it begins. Nobody has spoken to you, nobody has looked at you, you eat alone, sleep alone, walk the yard alone. Then until eventually, someone comes close to you. Looks like an older guy. He's calm, been in there 11 years. Walks up and sits next to you like he's known you his whole life and passes you a cigarette. Because of the intensity of the environment, it's in your best interest to smoke your life away. So you smoke it, and that's where your life takes a dark turn. 20 minutes later, the room feels wavy, heavy. Your thoughts are moving slow, and your body isn't responding the way it should be. You try to move, you try to scream, you try to protect by doing whatever you possibly can. You try to stand up straight, but it's too late now, you can't. You don't know what was in that cigarette. You just know something is going wrong, very fucking wrong. The worst part, the man who gave you the cigarette, he's still right there. But why is he there? Why did he never left? Why is he close to you? Only then, when he's an inch close to you, you finally realize he was never being friendly. He was being patient. There's a difference. And by the time you understand that difference, it's already too late.
Tell people about getting into a prison relationship or whatever. Don't.
Not worth it.
Not worth it.
People say they care about you, they don't. If you can find one friend that you can trust that doesn't want to have sex with you.
By the morning, you have makeup all over your face. You're moving differently, acting weirdly. What happens next doesn't get talked about in court, doesn't show up in incident reports, doesn't get investigated. It just happens. That's ultimately how you got turned out. Watch him closely now. He walks differently, smaller, like he's trying to take up less space than his body actually needs. His eyes never stay in one place, always moving, always measuring, always calculating who in the room could hurt him next. He stops sleeping flat, spends every night with his back against the wall. 3 years later, he gets out. His mother hugs him at the gate. He doesn't hug her back, just stands there like he knows the person that came in died. She thinks he's just readjusting. He never readjusts. The man who came home still sleeps with his back against the wall, still walks small, still measures every room he enters. Prison didn't just take 3 years from him, it rewired him permanently. That was it for today's video. If you want to know more about who is the booty warrior and how he does it practically, click this video where I've broken down the complete system of how young guys get turned out.
We ain't even paying attention to no trolls. We ain't even know that. We just here, we vibing. We just trying to get a good feel. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all make us feel good. We inside of here, you feel me? So we appreciate all the extra love and attention that y'all running our way.
Trying to come to the moon.
You feel me? Because y'all could be doing anything with y'all time, but instead y'all here, you feel me, entertaining us. So God bless y'all, you feel me? Yeah. I hope y'all avoiding the unhappy, the unlucky, you feel me? God bless you. God bless your soul. New Zealand, bro, gang. New Zealand?
New Zealand, I see.
New Zealand niggas be tripping. Feel me? Y'all from Texas?
Where y'all at? We on the moon. You know they built a prison on the moon? That's where we at right now.
How long Jackie got? They said how long Jackie got. Jackie Chan. You already know. That's a nigga, what? That's a compliment. How long Jackie got? How long you got, brother?
Shit, I got any day. Single, no kids.
Any day.